How to become a British citizen? You shouldn't make a preparation for your British citizenship 1 year before your application to become a British citizen. You should make a preparation the day you decided to come to the UK, because when you apply for British citizenship, the Home Office will look into all your previous application, the record, whether you comply with the immigration rules, whether you have a criminal record, whether you breach immigration law in your previous any application, or leave to enter or leave to remain. So if you make an application, if you do any mistakes, or if you do any if you do breach an immigration rules, after 10 years or 20 years later, when you make application to become British citizen, that will be refused because of good character requirement. Therefore, what I say that to prepare a British citizen is not that you will make the application or make a preparation preparing all the document after you get the ILR. Yeah, I advise always my client that if you want to become a British citizen, you should get the preparation the day you enter to the UK, or the day you make the decision from your back home. Because if you put a forged document with the application for leave to enter, and in any stage of your British citizenship, or after the citizen you get the citizenship, if the Home Office found that you used a forged document, your application for British citizenship will be refused, or your citizenship will be done, curtailed, cancelled and removed. That is what the Immigration Act, which is currently in force, and also this is the requirement for good character requirement. Now viewer, in this video I'll speak mainly about British citizenship, what is the requirement and how you can become a British citizen. Now British citizen people can be different way: by naturalization, by registration, by birth in the UK or abroad, or by legally adopted in different foreign country. For naturalization, mainly I'll speak today. By registration, basically if you born in the UK, by the time of your birth your parents was not settled or British citizen in the UK, before you turn 18 they become settled. Now your father can register yourself as a British citizen by birth in the UK. So if your parents have settled status or ILR or a British citizen, if you're born in the UK, you will be a British citizen by birth. If your father is a British citizen, or if your mother is a British citizen, so either parents in every case, then if you born anywhere in the world from your parents, you will get British citizenship. But if your parents is British citizen and adopt legally, and if you are under 18, you will be, or by order of the court, you can also be a British citizen. In this video, mainly I speak about naturalization. So how someone can be a naturalized British citizen, what is the requirement, and what actually you need to satisfy to become a British citizen. Now majority of the immigrant who become a British citizen, basically they came in the UK either for spouse visa or work permit or point-based system or investor visa, business route, or human rights basis, or asylum, or humanitarian protection, or a compassionate circumstance. Whatever route it is, if you want to become British citizen, you need to naturalize. So what is the requirement to be naturalized British citizen? Now firstly, you have to be aged 18 or over. You have to live in the UK for the 5 years or 3 years if you are a partner of a British citizen. So this is the residential requirement. What are the requirement is 5 years. So you must, this 5 years lawful continuous residence means you must not outside the UK for more than 90 days for the last 1 year, last 12 months, and last 5 years altogether you must not outside the UK for 450 days. And then you must have held indefinite leave to remain or settled status or permanent residence in the UK for last 12 months. Unless you are a partner of a British citizen, you don't need to wait for last 12 months for ILR. The day you become, you get ILR, next day you can apply for naturalization if you are a partner of a British citizen. Then 5 years lawful residence, what I already said, that you must be continuously residence, means not absent more than 90 days last 1 year, and not more than 450 days last 5 years altogether. And you must be a person of a good character, which is I explained on my first bit of this introduction, that the day you enter in the UK, the day you decided to come to the UK, you should be careful, use all the valid document to obtain visa in the UK. You must not breach in immigration law, you must not be overstay. If you do so, you will be in trouble in British naturalization application. If you have a criminal record, you have a civil penalty, you must disclose it, and that it will be discretion of the Home Secretary whether to grant you British nationality or not. Then meet English language and knowledge of the UK. You must pass B1 English language test. Currently B1 English language test validity is 2 years. You must have passed the knowledge for life in the UK. That two test you must pass to become a British citizen. Generally, most of the people comply with this requirement when they get the ILR. If you do so, you don't need to satisfy again. And then finally, you must have intention to live permanently in the UK. That is the final requirement to become a British citizen. If you want to settle in the, if you want to live in the UK, if you want to become a British citizen, you must accept and you must have intention that live permanently in the UK to make UK your home. This is a short video about naturalization, how to become a British citizen. If this information help you, please feel free to share this information with your community, with your Facebook, with your social media. Now, if you need any help, if you concern about good character requirement, for example, you have a penalty, civil penalty, you have a criminal record, you have a driving offenses, you breach immigration law, for example, you are a student, you work more than 20 hours while you are on which is breach of the condition of your visa, or you was an overstay, please speak to a lawyer, get legal advice what you should do. In brief, you should disclose this information on your naturalization application, seek an apology, and express how guilty you are feeling about it, and get some character reference from community, charity, people, and pay your kindness, seek a kindness from the Home Secretary, grant you naturalization, not to take into account what happened in your life, and explain on what circumstance it happened. Now I will have a separate video regarding good character requirement. If you need, please watch this. And I think if I don't know exactly what is your circumstance, the best option is you can speak and consult with a lawyer. If you need help from me, please feel free to contact with me. The number appear on the screen. You live far, you can have a Zoom meeting. I advise via video link once I satisfy your identity and who you are. Thank you very much, all of you today.